Okay, so welcome, my dear friend. Today we are going to discuss about some applications of trigonometry. So, in this particular chapter, which belongs to Standard 10 CBSE. Okay, so before that, we already went for understanding the chapter of trigonometry first. Okay, and we understood the trigonometry. What are the trigonometric ratios are there? All those things and trigonometric identities. If anybody has not understood, then he or she can see the video of that particular chapter. So, in this particular applications of trigonometry, how we are going to use those trigonometric ratios, what we have learned. So, here two things are there. One is angle of elevation and angle of depression. So, when something is watched from ground level and towards top, we can say that that is making an angle of elevation. You can see particularly in figure also, I have already shown that how that angle of elevation is there. And if something is watched from the top towards the ground level, then it is angle of depression. So these two are playing role. Based on that, we are going to discuss today some of the questions of exercise 9.1. Okay, so in this exercise 9.1, we are going to talk about question number 1, question number 2, okay, and some more questions will be solved. So let us have a glance of this question number 1 first. So question number 1 is saying that a circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope, and even figure is also given just beside it. So AC is the long rope which is 20-meter and which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole. So the pole is AB here to the ground. So we need to find the height of the pole, that is AB we need to find. If the angle made by the rope with the ground level is given 30 degree. Okay, so how we are going to make? So this is angle of elevation, that is 30-degree angle is given. So how we are going to solve that we will see in this particular slide now. So you can see that I have also drawn the same figure ABC triangle, and rope is already shown as 20 meter. Angle of elevation is 30 degree, so that is angle C. We need to find AB. Okay, so we are already knowing about trigonometric ratios. Now in this case we need to find directly AB, and whereas AC is given to us already. So if we are going for the ratio of sine theta, okay, so sine theta is what? Opposite by hypotenuse. So that particular ratio we will be able to utilize and immediately we will be able to find in one step itself. Okay, so in one itself, it's one step itself as it is already shown in the slide. Sine 30 degree we can write, which is equal to AB by AC. AC is already given to us, so AB is equal to AC into sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree we all are knowing that it is 1 by 2. That particular part we have already studied in previous chapter, Introduction of Trigonometry. So in this way we found that height of the pole AB is equal to 10 meter. And the same thing even I have described previously. Okay, same thing I have described earlier also. Hmm. Means we can say that I have described with another method by which we went for 10, then again we need to find cos, okay, or we can go for finding out something you can say by Pythagoras theorem also we will be able to do it. Okay. Now we will see question number 2. Question number 2, what it says, a tree breaks due to storm. Hmm? A tree breaks due to storm, and the broken part bent so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degree with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is given as 8 meter. We need to find the height of the tree. So the broken part of the tree has touched the ground, and that broken part if we are able to find out, and if we will be adding with the bottom length of the tree from where it is, you can say, standing on the ground, then automatically we will be able to find. So that you can very well see in this figure itself. I have already explained that how it is. So the figure you can see in ABC. So suppose originally AB was the height of the tree. Okay, and due to the storm, this tree has broken from point D. So this particular AD will drop down and will touch the ground here, and which is making an angle of 30 degree as per the question given. So this particular DC now, it will be equal to AD only. Why? Because this same, it is broken and it is touching the ground, right? Okay, so both of them will be equal. If we are in a position to find out AD and dB, okay, separately, then we will be adding and we will be getting the height of the tree. So again, we are going to utilize the same ratios. So in triangle DBC, first we will go for. So in this case, we can find dB, because BC is already given to us. Okay, so dB by BC is equal to 1030 degree, and BC already it is 8. 1030 degree we are knowing that the value is 1 by root 3. Okay, so it will become 8 by root 3, and in triangle DBC, okay, in triangle DBC, okay, okay. So now in this we can see that how we have found. So dB, AD, or you can say dB, we have found 8 by root 3 meter. Now we will be going for triangle ABC now. Okay, so in triangle ABC, what we are finding? Okay, so or we can go for that one DC, we can find out directly in that same triangle DBC, we can find out. So what we are going for, BC by DB. Okay, so it is giving to us as cos 30 degree. Okay, BC by DB is giving to us as cos 30 degree, and cos 30 degree is equal to what? Root 3 by 2. So from here we are in a position to find out DC, okay, is equal to BC by cos 30 degree, or it has become 8 by root 3 by 2, and which has become 16 by root 3. Okay, so now this DC is actually equal to AD only, correct? Okay, so we have already found DB, we have already found DC. Now if we are adding them together, okay, so if we are adding, okay, so we have found DC is equal to 16 by root 3, and which is equal to AD. So now we will be going for finding out the original size of the tree, and that is original size is equal to AD plus DB. So we have already found earlier that AD is equal to DC. So DC is also with us and DB is also with us. Then we will be going for this 16 by root 3 plus 8 by root 3 meter. So it will be giving to us as 24 by root 3. Okay, and when we will be going for rationalization, because in denominator generally root 3 is, means root is not kept. So we will be multiplying this 24 by root 3 with root 3 by root 3. So that at the denominator this root can be removed. So at the denominator it will become 3, and at the numerator it will become 24 root 3. So with the 3 we can cancel this 24 and it will become 8 root 3 meter. Okay, so the original size of the tree is equal to 8 root 3 meter. So this particular example is very nice and very important in examination point of view. Okay, so even I faced during my examination, when I appeared in this 10th standard board examination, this type of same question it appeared in my examination also. So this is very important and it is very logical question actually. So our students, they must pay attention towards this one, and it is easy also once they will be able to understand. Okay, right. Now let us go to another question, And the another question is question number 15. So what it is? A straight highway, right? So a straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. Okay. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degrees. So that person who is standing at the top of the tower, he is watching a car from the top of the tower. So he is looking downward. So at that case, it will be angle of depression. When we look up, it is angle of elevation. Okay, elevation means lifting up and depression means going down. So the same meaning is there. So he is observing a car at an angle of depression of 30 degree which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. Speed is uniform. And 6 seconds later the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree. So he is telling that after traveling from that particular position where angle of depression was 30 degree, after traveling for 6 seconds, the angle of depression is changing to 60 degree. We need to find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. Okay, so very simple to understand, and there is a requirement for us to understand the question first. So if we have understood the question first, so we can say that 75% we have got the answer. Okay, so that is there. So let us see how it is to be solved. So the person who is standing at the top of the tower, and let AB is the tower. He is standing there and he is watching a car which is at point C at present. Okay, in this figure which is at point C and making an angle of depression here 30 degree. Okay, angle of depression 30 degrees. So we need to draw a horizontal from the point A also, which will be parallel to BC. Okay, so this angle 30 degree will be equal to here angle C also will become 30 degree. Why? Because alternate interior angles as AD is parallel to BC. Right? Okay. Now the car has traveled from C to E. The car has traveled from C to E and it has taken 6 seconds for that traveling. So in that traveling of 6 seconds, what happened? The car has traveled from C to E, and we know the concept of speed. So speed is equal to distance by time. Speed already it is given that it is uniform. So we can say that if the speed is uniform, which I have taken as x meter per second, so x equal to CE by 6 I have written because 6 seconds it has taken to travel the distance of CE. Okay, so we can find the distance CE is equal to 6x meter, which I have already written here. CE is equal to 6x meter. Okay, now CE is with us. Now EB we need to find out. We need to find EB. So it will be taking how much time that we need to find out to reach the foot of the tower, and that is from E to B. Okay, let us see. So in triangle ACB, already it is shown. Just have a glance. We can write as 1030 degree, which is equal to what? Opposite by adjacent. So opposite here is AB, adjacent here is CB. So 1030 degree is equal to AB by CB, whereas AB we can write as CB 1030 degree, and CB we can write as CE plus EB, and CE is already it is 6x. So 6x plus EB and 1030 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. That also we are aware. So 6x plus EB into 1 by root 3 meter we can write AB. Okay. Similarly, in triangle AEB now. So in triangle AEB is equal to AB by EB. That is also 1060 degree, and 1060 degree is equal to root 3 we are already aware. So AB is equal to EB 1060 degree, that is EB root 3 meter. Okay. Now we are having what? We are having AB, we are having EB. Okay. So now EB is you can say, or AB can be expressed as EB root 3, whereas AB already we have expressed as 6x plus EB, 6x plus EB divided by root 3 meter. So from these two 1 and 2 we can equate them, and we have already equated them, that 6x plus EB 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3 is equal to EB root 3, and root 3 will get multiplied right hand side. So now it will become 6x. Okay. and this EB will be going that side, it will become 2EB. Okay, so EB is equal to 3x meter we have already got. Now once we have got EB is equal to 3x meter, okay, so we can find out the time taken by the car. Time taken by the car, we can find out. So left hand side in the slide you can see that I have already solved. Again, time is equal to distance by speed. And distance already we have found that EB is equal to 3x meter and speed is x meter only. X meter per second already we have uh, assumed earlier, and speed is uniform, there is no change in speed. So EB is equal to 3x divided by speed x. So x will get cancelled and we are getting t is equal to 3 seconds. So we can say that the time taken by the car to travel the distance EB, means from E to point B, will be 3 seconds. Yes or no? Hmm. So that 3 seconds it has taken, and this is the answer. Let us go for next question. Okay. So now next question, what it says, let us have a glance. So next question says, question number 8 it is, a statue 1.6 meter tall. So statue is there, stands on the top of a pedestal, means a platform, from a point on the ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. Okay, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. So find the height of the pedestal. Understand, there is a pedestal, means a platform. Pedestal means we can climb also on that. So that pedestal is there, a platform. Over that, that is statue which is having a height of 1.6 meter, that is kept. Right? And any point on the ground, if the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and also from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree, then we need to find the height of the pedestal. So height of the statue is given to us. Where the point is, that we are not knowing. Okay, angle of elevation, two angle of elevations are given to us. So we need to draw a diagram as shown, it is there in slide. So you can see that if suppose the pedestal, I have framed it as rectangular shape, okay, and like ADB, one straight line I have drawn, and AD we can say the statue height, the height of the statue who is carrying one sword also, okay. So that is 1.6 meter, okay, and this dB will be the height of the pedestal. So now if we are going for making it, you can say, just you can have a glance that how at the top of the statue, when from point C it is observed the angle of elevation is 60 degree, and at the top of the pedestal the angle of elevation is becoming 45 degree. Okay, so now we have got two triangles actually. So we have got triangle ABC, one ABC complete triangle we have got, another triangle we have got DBC. Okay, so don't worry about this pedestal shape and all. Just think that this DB is the main point. Hmm? So now in triangle ABC, we can apply the 10 60 degree, 10 trigonometric ratio, that is 10. So 10 60 degree will be giving to us as AB by BC. Okay, AB by CB or AB by BC, anything we can write, and from here we can find out AB is equal to CB. 10 60 degree, 10 60 degree is equal to root 3. Okay, so that root 3 we have already written AB is equal to root 3 CB. Similarly, in triangle DBC, if we are going, then we can write DB by CB is equal to 1045 degree. 1045 degree is equal to 1. So what we are getting, DB is equal to CB. So this DB also we have found, which is equal to CB only, and even AB also we have found, right? Okay, so AB is equal to root 3 CB. Now AB is what? AD plus DB. So we can write here AB plus, AD plus DB is equal to root 3 DB. So AD already we are knowing that it is 1.6 meter. DB we are not knowing, which we need to find out. And already right hand side it is root 3 dB. Okay. Why? Because dB is equal to CB. dB is equal to CB already. Right. Then we have subtracted. So it has become what? dB into root 3 minus 1 is equal to 1.6. Now dB is equal to 1.6 by root 3 minus 1. So as I told in previous question, we have to go for rationalization. Why? Because root 3 minus 1, if it is there in the denominator, we have to go for multiplying the fraction with root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1, so that it can get rationalized, and it will become 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 divided by, so root 3 square is 3 and 1 is square, so 2, it will come 3 minus 1, and it will be getting cancelled also, so the answer will be 0.8 into root 3 plus 1. Okay. So next question, now we are going. So next question is what? A TV tower stands vertically on a bank of a canal. So a canal is there which is used for irrigation purpose. Just beside the agricultural land, we know that canal is there in which river water is flowing, and the agriculturist, or you can say the farmer, they are taking out water from pump set, or sucking the water from through pump set from that canal and irrigating their field. Okay, so from a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower. So on one bank this tower AB, TV tower is there, another bank that is opposite side, so D point is there. So from here the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. Okay, and you can say from another point 20 meter away from this point, the line joining the point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degrees. So what it is there, from the point other bank side it is 30 degree, and you can say from any point in between, that will be coming in canal. Okay, so that C point is in canal actually. D is at other bank and B is one bank, and C is somewhere. We cannot say that it is in the middle. Okay, we cannot say that it is in the middle, but somewhere in the canal. From that point and to the top of the tower, the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. Okay, so we need to find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. It means we need to find AB and we need to find DB. Yes or no? Yes. So that particular part we will be solving. Again, we have got two triangles. We have got ADB and we have got ACB. Again, we will be utilizing that same trigonometric ratios, and we will be finding out the width of the canal, that is DB, and we will be finding out the height of the tower, that is AB. Okay, so let us proceed for solving it. Now you can see rough diagram I have already made it, and diagram already I have explained. So with the given information, what it is written, let us see. I have written as the height of the tower, suppose it is h. Okay, and DC is already given to us as 20 meter. Angle of elevation ADB is equal to 30 degree, already it is there. Angle of elevation ACB is also given to us at 60 degree. Then we are going for solving it now. First we will take a triangle ADB. So in triangle ADB, AB by DB is equal to what? Tan 30 degree. AB by DB, similar to that what we have solved earlier. So in this case we have got AB is equal to DB tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3, already we are knowing. So AB already we have denoted as H, and DB we can write as DC plus CB. So that DC plus CB by root 3 we can write. Correct? DC already we are having, that is 20 meters, so we can write as 20 plus CB, 20 plus CB, and divided by root 3 meters. So this is H. Now go for another triangle ACB. In that also we can write AB by CB is equal to tan 60 degree, or AB is equal to CB tan 60 degree we can write. So AB already H it is, Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3, so it will become h root 3 or root 3h. Okay, so root 3h meter. Sorry, root 3 cb, not h. H is equal to root 3 cb. Right. So now this h and this h both are same, na? So both of them will be equating it. So now root 3 cb is equal to 20 plus cb, here it is. Okay. Now if we are going for multiplication towards that side, so it will become 3 cb. Okay. So 3 cb is equal to again 20 plus cb, and this cb will be bringing it to left hand side. So 3 cb minus cb will become 2 cb is equal to 20 meter, and we are getting cb is equal to 10 meter. Yes or no? So cb we are getting as 10 meter. Right. So if we are having cb, we can also find out h, the height of the tower ab. So CB is the actually width of the canal, right? So that we have got 10 meter, and h is equal to root 3 CB. So that we can write as 10 root 3. So the height of the tower is 10 root 3, and the width of the canal is 10 meter in this case. Okay. So we have seen questions are logical, no doubt in that, and we need to apply the basic concepts of trigonometry only, the basic concepts of trigonometric ratios. What is my observation? In most of the cases, I have seen that mostly this 10 is utilized. The ratio, trigonometric ratio of 10, it is usually utilized in most of the questions. Okay. Lesser we are utilizing sine 30 degree, sine theta, cos theta, cot theta, secant theta, and cosecant theta, but more we are utilizing in the questions for solving it, that is tan theta. So tan theta, mostly tan 60 degree, tan 45 degree, tan 30 degree. This part, because of solving many questions and all, it comes in fingertips only. Immediately we are in a position to say tan 60 degree is equal to so and so, tan 30 degree is equal to so and so, tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3, tan 60 is equal to root 3, tan 45 degree is equal to 1. So in this case, in this way, we are able to remember it. Okay. So we remember many of the things here. So what we need to do in this type of question, actually, the very first thing the student, what they have to follow, the question should be read repeatedly. This particular part repeatedly I am telling to my students, I am advising to my friends that questions we need to understand completely. Before going for solving, we need to understand questions completely. Without understanding, if we are moving ahead, then our solution, we will not be able to get proper solution. Somewhere chances are there that we will be committing mistake. In order to avoid that mistake, if there is a requirement to read that question, understand that question, not only once, two times or three times, we should not hesitate to do so. Okay, so understanding the question is very important. Okay, so let us move to another question now. So the another question, it is question number 6, and what it is, a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 to 60 degree as he walks towards the building, as he is walking towards the building. Okay, find the distance he walked towards the building. So, my dear friends, can you remember that it is same type of question which was there for a car. So in that car, what we found? We found the time taken. So we applied the concept of speed is equal to distance by time. Here we need not to find that time, but we need to find the distance traveled by that boy in the direction of the building, towards the building, that only. So then also we found that a distance and then only we found the time. Okay, so let us solve it. So in front of you, I have already made it, the figure. So 1.5 meter tall, that boy is standing here at point C, okay, in front of the tall building, and this AB, the tall building height is 30 meter, okay, right. So from the ground level, the height of the boy is 1.5 meter, and from his height, he is watching the top of the tower A. So naturally from the top of the building we need to subtract his height. We need to subtract it. So actually what it is there, he is watching only this point AO. AO is the main. Okay, so we need to subtract. So from 30, if we are subtracting his height 1.5 meter, we are getting AO. So AO will become 28.5 meter now. Okay, so with this, we have to go for calculation. So many times what our students, they will be committing mistake, they will utilize 30 completely and their only mistake is committed. So let us see in triangle ADE. So A and you can say ADE, right? So, that is D only, or you can say AOE. Actually, it is AOE, not ADE. It is AOE. So from here O. So in triangle AOE, if we are going for AO by OE, again 1030 degree. Then OE we can find out, that is AO by 1 by root 3, that is 1 by root 3 is the value of 1030 degree. So OE will become root 3 AO. Hmm? So OE will become root 3 AO. Now AO already we are knowing that it is 28.5 meter. So OE will be able to write as 28.5 root 3. Hmm? Okay, so OE we have found now. OE we have found now. But what we need to find? We need to find the CF, okay, which he traveled, which he walked that X meter distance. Okay, so in another triangle, let us go for AOF. Hmm? So AOF, this is there where angle of elevation is 60 degree. So again, by applying the same principle, AO by OF, we have got 1060 degree. And OF is equal to AO by 1060 degree. 1060 degree is equal to root 3, we are already aware. AO also we are knowing, that is 28.5 by root 3. So again, after rationalization, means multiplying this 28.5 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3, it will become 28.5 root 3 divided by 3. Okay. So now OF already we have solved. So now we have to find out the distance. Okay. Okay. So now we will find EF. So which is also equal to CD. EF or CD. So is equal to what? DE. Sorry, OE minus OF. OE minus OF. So we are already having OE, that is 28.5 root 3, and OF also we have already solved, that is 28.5 root 3 divided by 3. Okay, so now we will be going for 28.5 root 3 minus 28.5 root 3 divided by 3. So if we are taking common 28.5 root 3, so it will become 1 minus 1 by 3. So we are getting what? 28.5 root 3 into 2 by 3. And this 28.5 can be cancelled by this 3. So we have got 9.5 into 2 by root 3, and that will become 19 root 3 meter. Yes or no? So in this way, we have solved, and the boy has walked 19 root 3 meter towards the building from the point C to D. Okay, so logical questions are there. Okay, so if you have liked, please share it along with your friends. So thank you very much. We'll come back with another video. Thank you.